cannabinoids have been in the spotlight for a long period of time, but the term terpenes is still very foreign to most people. Let's kind of break down what terpenes are, what the intended function is, what do we see in nature, what do the studies show. So terpenes. So the reason that they're called terpenes is because of its biochemical structure. So for example, the word turpentine comes from terpenes. And so there's specific terpenes that smell like turpentine, that taste like turpentine. And so it's not really just for a flavor, but it's got some utility that's in the body as well. So if we look at a lot of the components of terpenes that were studied in the past, a lot of these naturally are extracted from the hemp plant, as well as other plants as well, and fruits as well, actually. So these terpenes exist throughout nature, not just in hemp, but they're kind of everywhere. And so we know there's some effects that are similar to the effects of cannabinoids. And we know that by studies looking at, animal studies, bacterial studies, and stuff like that. There hasn't been a whole lot of studies looking at those and human outcomes, if you will. Not as much as the cannabinoids has. But here's the thing. Because terpenes already exist in cannabinoids, technically the cannabinoid research people are doing, and they call it cannabinoid oil, cannabinoid oil, or CBD oil, whatever it is, there's already terpenes in there, so we know they work synergistically for some sort of desired effect in humans. And so the reason why these terpenes are part of the formulation of Primal Body is dual purpose. One, it already exists in a hemp plant, and they're natural things that are out there. They're not just chemically made up. And the second, it's used for the flavoring profile, so it's a lot more palatable as well. But also, it works well with the cannabinoids, CBD and CBG specifically, for some desired effect. And in fact, the reason why these products were developed the way that they are, and the product's Focus or Palm, for example, or any of the other products, is for that effect of working together called the entourage effect. And the entourage basically means a group of people or things can accomplish more together than they can alone. But that's the reason why the terpenes are incorporated into these products. The last thing we really want to touch about terpenes is that each of the terpenes smell and taste very different. And if we wanted to recreate something that was palatable in a product, anything that is going to taste a certain way, usually have some sort of chemical component to it, natural flavorings, whatever you want to call it. But here at Primal Body, we wanted to really get away from anything that's truly artificial, use nature as it is, get the terpenes into there for a specific profile, and that's why the terpenes are actually in these products.